Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, I'm pretty excited today. I'm going to start work on my 1970 and a half Chevy Camaro Z28 by AMT in 1/25th scale. Look at that artwork on the box. That just looks so sweet, gorgeous. I love that hot orange color as well. Okay, let's have a look at all the styrene that comes in the box. Okay, look at all this. There's plenty of parts here. Good detail. Not a lot of chrome, I've got to say. We got the grille, we got the stick shifter, and the bumpers. Other than that, not much chrome at all. I've kept the body in the plastic. I'll keep it in there until I spray it. I don't want my greasy paws and mitts all over it. Same with the windscreens. But here we go. Here's all the parts. We've got the door panels there. They'll come up beautiful. Got the floor pan, which we can spray and paint. I'm going to go with the orange, the same as the box, but I've got an orange. It's a little bit stronger. I don't want an orange that is weak or insipid. I want a real strong, hot orange. So probably will be coming out a little bit darker than this, a little bit stronger than this orange. Okay, I want it to look like a real hot rod sort of a color. I don't want something that looks wishy-washy and weak and all flaky. And here we go. Lots of little parts here. There's the dash and the pedals. That looks lovely. Okay, right, so we're going to start right from the beginning, as we always do, and start getting the motor assembled. So we'll get some of these parts off here and all trimmed up, and start putting this motor together. Now here we have the running gear, the chassis, drive shaft, transmission, and the engine pieces all cut out. As you can see, there's plenty of bits to work on. There's plenty to do. So we'll get all these together, and then we're going to do some hand brushing and paint them, color them all up, and we'll be well on the way. The first stage, of course, is to get this engine together. Well, I've got the engine together, the chassis together, almost finished. Just started doing some painting. I sprayed the chassis frame, just working on painting the details of the engine. I have out the interior, the seats, the upholstery, the side door upholstery, and the dash. I'm going to go ahead and get these sprayed. I'm not going to work with them yet, but I just want to get the spray paint on, give it a few days to go hard before I start working with it. As you can see, it's a sort of a beigey, creamy, off-whitey sort of a color, the interior, so that's the color I'm going to go with. I'm going to have my car looking pretty much as close as I can to how it is on the box. That's my goal this time. Sometimes I like to do things different, do it custom my way, but on this one I want to have it looking the way it is on the box. So I'm going to go with the cream, the off-white interior. So I'll put these seats together, these bucket seats together. Then I'll head over to the booth and I'll get the interior parts spray painted. Okay, so this is the paint I'm using. Rust-Oleum Satin French Vanilla Satin. Wood, metal and plastic. And it's a paint and primer together. So I don't need to undercoat or prime the plastic. This will go straight over the top. I can do 2 coats and it will be pretty well done and finished. Okay, let's get spraying.
Well, you can bet your life I did till I got back in the USA.
Now I've got all my main parts all painted, ready to put together, ready for the final assembly. I haven't got the chrome pieces off the tree yet, but these parts are all done, painted. The motor, the exhaust, the chassis, the underside of the body, the upholstery is looking beautiful. Just going to do some touch up, some silver. I've got to do some work on the dashboard, paint the pedals and the actual dash, the gauges. Do a bit of touch-up work and some details on the side door panels. The body is all sprayed and looking gorgeous, and the wheels are all sprayed. I've got to do a little bit inside the wheels. You see how these mags are dark grey on the inside? So I'm going to work on these wheels, get them dark grey on the inside. I want to get as close to the model on the box, the photo on the box, as I can. Pretty happy with the rest of it. She is looking sweet. So I'll go ahead and start assembling this main chassis, put the engine in, etc. And we'll try and get a rolling chassis done today anyway. Okay, now we have a rolling chassis. Always a very exciting part of the build. And it's a milestone really with any kit build. It means we're probably 60 or 70% there once we have the rolling chassis. The wheels are on, the exhaust, the engine is in, the suspension, the whole drive chain is finished, and I'm pretty happy with it. I had to do a bit of chopping and changing and customizing to get everything to work and fit. But that's why it's called modeling, guys, I guess. If it was too easy, it wouldn't be much fun. So sometimes you've just got to be creative and do what you have to do to make things fit and make things work. But I'm pretty happy with that. So we can turn it over now, put it on its wheels, and then we can start working on the interior and getting the interior done. So I have the interior in. I have the firewall and the radiator to go in, and then we can put on the body and start adding the finer details. But yeah, I just love the color of that interior. Really going to match what's on the box. It's going to match what's on the box just perfectly. Really happy with that. Well, AMT's 1970.5 Chevy Camaro Z28 is complete. Well done, Mr. Aaron and Mr. Van Man. We've done it again. Produced another beautiful model kit car from AMT. And she's looking really sweet. I'm actually quite happy with that paint job. I think that paint job looks really sweet. Nice and shiny, smooth. I love the rich, strong orange color. But we tried to get it as close as we could to how it was on the box. I didn't do the silver around the windows with the Sharpie. I tried it on a practice piece and it all turned to custard and went wrong. So I wasn't prepared to muck up my lovely paint job by trying it on this car. Later, when my skill level is a bit higher and I can do it easily, then I'll do it on all my models. But I'd rather just play it safe at the moment and keep the model looking simple, clean and tidy and nice. But I'm pretty happy with that. Sure, it was a tough model. It wasn't easy. In fact, there was probably a few times where I wanted to put it on the floor and just crush it into pieces with my big foot. It was horrible to put together. The body had to be stretched wide open to get it over the interior and the chassis, and then things would get broken and things would fall off, and certainly wasn't an easy kit to put together, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it came out really nice, and I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so let's get it up into the showroom for our final display. Okay guys, I'm going to give you a sneak preview of our next model build, and it is gigantic. It is a model build of biblical proportions. That's the best way to describe it. I've had this one for a little while and I've been waiting. I've been slowly building up my modeling experience, trying to improve all my skills, my painting skills, my gluing skills, all these things, all my knowledge, so that I can work my way up and build this one. The beautiful AMT Peterbilt 378 long hauler tractor. It is just beautiful. 280 pieces. Oh yeah, 280 parts. So it's going to take maybe 2 or 3 or 4 videos to actually complete this one. So if you like my videos, you're going to enjoy this, folks. You're going to love it. It's going to take us a while. It's a big project. So hit the like button, hit subscribe, whatever you do. Hit that little bell icon so you won't miss it, okay? Because we're going to start this one very, very soon. Hit the bell icon. You'll be notified when I start this model build. It's going to be great fun, and we're going to be in it for the long haul, literally, okay? Now, also what I hope to do with this kit build is not only build it from the ground up, but thanks to modern technology and cameras and all this kind of stuff, we're going to be able to get inside it and actually drive it. Yes, we're going to drive a Peterbilt 378 long haul truck from San Diego up to Los Angeles. Yeah, so you're going to be invited to come along for the ride. And we'll head on down that highway just like Smokey and the Bandit. We'll have some radio music going. It's going to be a great adventure. But first, we've got to build it. So we're going to build it, and then we're going to take it on a long road trip. It's going to be great. So tag along, folks. Subscribe and hit that bell icon. Okay, I'll see you again soon when we start this amazing project. Cheers, guys. Take care and stay safe.